As a physician who's cared for patients across all stages of life, I can tell you that puberty is one of the most profound biological transitions a human being will ever experience. It's the time when a child's body begins to mature into adulthood and gains the ability to reproduce. But beyond the visible changes, something remarkable is happening deep within the body. At the heart of this transformation is a complex, finely tuned system, the endocrine system. This system, made up of glands and hormones, plays the role of conductor in the symphony of growth. It doesn't just guide sexual development, it also helps regulate essential functions like sleep cycles, heart rhythm, mood, and metabolism. In short, the endocrine system works quietly but powerfully, orchestrating much of what makes us who we are. Understanding how this system works is not just important for teenagers going through puberty, it's equally valuable for adults and seniors. As we age, hormone levels change, and the effects can touch everything from energy levels to emotional well-being. That's why learning about hormones and how they influence our bodies is a key part of lifelong health and preventive care. If you find this information helpful, I encourage you to like and share this video. It could make a difference for someone you care about. And don't forget to subscribe so you can stay informed about important health topics that truly matter. Let's take a closer look at how hormones function in the body, especially during that transformative stage of puberty. While this topic may seem focused on the younger years, the foundational role of hormones carries lifelong importance, including for older adults who experience significant hormonal changes of their own. 1. How hormones work in the body. As a doctor, I often describe hormones as the body's messengers, tiny but mighty substances that influence nearly every function in our bodies. These hormones are produced and released by the endocrine system, a network of glands that work tirelessly behind the scenes. At the core of this system are three major endocrine glands located in the brain: the hypothalamus, pituitary, and pineal glands, along with 7 other important glands spread throughout the body, such as the thyroid, adrenal glands, and pancreas. Each gland is surrounded by a rich network of blood vessels, which helps transport hormones to their destination. But how do hormones know where to go? That's the fascinating part. Hormones travel through the bloodstream and bind to specific receptors on the surface of target cells, much like a key fitting into a lock. Once the hormone attaches, it activates or suppresses processes within the cell. These can include metabolism, growth, immune function, and even mood regulation. This entire system operates with remarkable precision. A small shift in hormone levels can affect everything from energy and appetite to sleep and emotional balance. In fact, the endocrine system plays a silent yet critical role in keeping our bodies stable and responsive, regardless of age. Whether you're a teenager going through puberty or a senior navigating age-related hormonal changes, understanding how hormones work is essential to maintaining long-term health and well-being. 2. Hormonal changes during puberty. Puberty is one of the most remarkable transitions in a person's life. It's the phase when a child's body begins to mature into an adult form and gains the ability to reproduce. But behind the visible changes, like height spurts and voice deepening, there's a powerful hormonal shift taking place. For boys, this journey typically begins when the testes start producing testosterone. Testosterone is the primary male sex hormone, and it plays a crucial role in the growth of the penis and testicles, the development of facial and body hair, deepening of the voice, increased muscle mass and height. For girls, puberty begins when the ovaries start producing estrogen, the main female sex hormone. Estrogen is responsible for breast development, widening of hips, and changes in body fat distribution, thickening of the uterine lining, preparing the body for menstrual cycles and potential pregnancy. Now, here's something important. Many people don't realize. Both males and females produce both estrogen and testosterone. The difference lies in the levels. Men have higher testosterone, women have more estrogen, but both hormones are present in everyone, and both are essential for overall health. These hormones don't just influence sexual development, they also support fertility, pregnancy, and lactation in women, and help maintain bone density, muscle strength, and mood in both sexes. Understanding these changes is vital, not just for adolescents, but for adults and seniors too. Hormonal balance continues to affect our health throughout life, making it an important part of preventive care and well-being at every age. 3. Hormones and emotions. Most people think of hormones in terms of physical changes, like growth spurts or body hair, but one of the most profound effects hormones have is on our emotions and mental well-being. Take serotonin, for example. It's one of the brain's most well-known happy chemicals. But what many don't realize is that serotonin itself is influenced by our hormonal balance. During puberty, when hormone levels fluctuate dramatically, serotonin levels can be affected too, leading to mood swings, irritability, or even anxiety in some teens. But these effects aren't limited to adolescence. As we age, especially during menopause in women or andropause in men, hormonal changes can once again impact how we feel emotionally. Some people may experience fatigue, depression, or changes in motivation, and the root cause could very well be hormonal. That's why it's so important to understand the mind-body connection. Hormones like estrogen, testosterone, cortisol, and serotonin work in complex ways with our nervous system. When they're in balance, we tend to feel emotionally stable, energized, and resilient. But when levels are too high or too low, it can lead to mood disorders or emotional instability. If you're feeling off emotionally, whether you're a teenager or a senior, it's worth having your hormone levels evaluated. Emotional health isn't just about willpower or personality. Often, it's about biology. 4. Common misconceptions about hormones. One of the most common misunderstandings I encounter in practice is the belief that certain hormones are exclusive to men or women. Many people think testosterone belongs only to men and estrogen only to women. But here's the truth. Both men and women have both hormones, just in different amounts. In men, testosterone is more dominant and supports things like muscle mass, libido, and bone health. In women, estrogen takes the lead, influencing menstrual cycles, reproductive health, and even skin elasticity. But both hormones work together, even across genders, to keep the body functioning properly. This misconception can create harmful stereotypes, especially around behavior. For example, when someone is irritable or emotional, they might be dismissed as being hormonal. But the reality is, our behavior and emotions are shaped by much more than just hormones. Hormones are only one part of a much bigger picture. The brain, neurotransmitters, environment, stress levels, and social context all play vital roles in how we think, feel, and act. Blaming hormones alone oversimplifies the complexity of human behavior. Understanding this helps us approach ourselves and others with greater compassion. When we realize that biology, environment, and life experience all interact, we stop labeling people unfairly and start looking at the whole person. So whether you're navigating puberty, menopause, or just day-to-day mood changes, know this: your hormones are important, but they don't define you. They're part of your biology, not your identity. 5. The core function of the endocrine system. While hormones may seem complicated, the ultimate goal of your endocrine system is actually quite simple and incredibly important. Its job is to help your body maintain homeostasis, which means a stable, balanced internal environment. Think of it like a thermostat. When your body temperature, blood sugar, stress level, or even sleep rhythm shifts, the endocrine system senses the change and sends out the right hormones to bring things back into balance. For example, if your blood sugar drops too low, your adrenal glands release hormones to raise it. If you're under stress, your body produces cortisol to help you cope. If it's time to sleep, melatonin rises to support a healthy circadian rhythm. This continuous, behind-the-scenes regulation is essential to your daily functioning. And as you age, it becomes even more crucial. Hormonal imbalances in older adults can affect everything from energy levels and mood to metabolism, bone health, and immune function. Unfortunately, many symptoms in seniors, like fatigue, weight gain, memory lapses, or trouble sleeping are often chalked up to just getting older. But in many cases, hormone levels are the missing piece. With proper evaluation and care, these issues can often be addressed effectively. That's why understanding the endocrine system isn't just for teenagers in puberty. It's vital for adults and seniors too. By supporting hormonal health, you support your body's ability to heal, adapt, and thrive at every stage of life. As we've explored together, hormones are far more than chemical messengers. They're essential partners in your lifelong health journey. From puberty to your golden years, the endocrine system works quietly every day to help your body stay balanced, energized, and resilient. Whether you're a parent guiding a teenager, an adult navigating life's transitions, or a senior focusing on longevity and vitality, understanding your hormones empowers you to take better care of yourself and those you love. If something in today's video resonated with you, if it made you pause, reflect, or even breathe a little easier, then I encourage you to take one more step. Click the like button to show your support. Share this video with a friend, a family member, or someone who might benefit from learning about hormone health. And most importantly, subscribe to our channel for more trustworthy, science-based health information, delivered with care, compassion, and clarity. At Vina Med Connect, we believe that informed health decisions lead to empowered lives. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Until next time, stay well, stay curious, and take good care of your body. It's the only place you have to live.